And in the co-main event, we got Joaquin Buckley taking on Nursulton Ruziboev, and Buckley pretty much begged his way onto this card. He stole the mic not stole the mic, but he came to the mic at a fan Q&A, basically asked Dane to be the main event, and didn't get his wish in terms of that, but he got the co-main event, got an opponent in Nursulton Ruziboev, who is someone that people are looking at as a potential high-level prospect, so it's a chance for Buckley to put another good name on his resume and continue his ascent at 170 pounds and do it in front of his home crowd. And for Ruziboev, I think he probably jumped on this opportunity. He was going to fight, or he did fight Cedrikus Dumas, and technically got the win there, but it was kind of a controversial, weird finish where it was an eye poke that became a TKO, and Ruziboev got the job done. But now he's taking a huge step up in competition where he's taking on someone that's established as one of the higher level guys at 170 who's had success at 185. And if he can beat a guy like Joaquin Buckley, he's going to be right near the top 15, maybe even get a top 10 guy next. So it's a chance for him to skyrocket up the rankings quickly. And both these guys have looked really good in their wins. Obviously, they usually get the finish, but Buckley to me has proven a lot more. I mean, he's fought a lot higher level opponents, and I've been really liking how Buckley's been looking recently. He has good footwork, he cuts angles well, he can mix in the takedowns, he obviously has that power, explosiveness, solid boxing, his head movement is pretty solid. Obviously, whenever you have Buckley fighting a long guy that throws nice straight punches down the middle that could hit your chin and has power, that's a little nerve-wracking because we saw Kevin Holland turn the lights out on Buckley. We've seen other guys turn the lights out on Buckley, so his chin isn't necessarily the greatest, but I think that he's gotten better. He's gotten a little bit smarter with how he fights. In this fight, I think it's a little deceptive because he has the same reach in the arms as Ruziboev. So I think that even though Ruziboev is 6'5" to 5'10", they're gonna have the same reach in the arms, which is pretty crazy. And I think that's gonna help Buckley land even when he doesn't look like he's necessarily in range as much as Ruziboev is, and potentially get the takedowns. Ruziboev, I think if he wins this one, it's gonna have to be an early finish for him where he uses that dynamicness, that kind of aura that he has right now, and catches Buckley early with the big 1-2 and knocks him out, or catches him with a head kick, something wild, and gets him out of there. But even though Ruziboev is training at a really good grappling gym, I don't think that he's going to have closed up that wrestling hole that quickly, and I think Buckley is going to expose that. I think he could take him down. One thing about Buckley that I really do like about him is he has really good cardio. And for Ruziboev, this fight coming back down to 170, I don't exactly know how his cardio is going to be. I know he weighed under 185 for his last fight, but that's a lot of weight, extra 15 pounds to come down. And it's 2 weight cuts in pretty quick succession for Ruziboev and Buckley, but I feel like Buckley, it's a lot easier cut from him, and he's done it a lot more recently. But cardio-wise, I think Buckley's going to hold up better too. So give me Buckley here. I think he could win second or third round finish, and I think he's going to do it probably on the ground with ground and pound.